Okay, so this will be the second part ng ating preliminary period, which is solid geometry. Okay? Sa solid geometry, gagamitin pa rin natin yung mga concepts na ginamit natin sa plane geometry. Kasi basically, solid geometry is plane geometry na dinagdagan ng isa pang dimension. Take note or recall natin na kapag plane geometry ang tinutukoy natin is 2-dimensional figure and ang solid geometry is 3-dimensional figure. So, kumbaga sa AutoCAD, meron ka ng layer or isang polygon, tapos lalagyan mo lang siya ng additional dimension, which is the height. Okay? So, again, hindi pa rin natin pwede kalimutan yung mga concepts and formula na ginamit natin ng ating plane geometry. Okay? So, yung solid geometry, pag tinignan mo, mahaba yung, malaki din yung scope niya. Pero this time, since kulang na tayo sa time, ang i-include ko lang sa prelim exam is the mga basic shapes natin pagdating sa solid geometry. And also, yung mga regular polyhedrons natin, which is formula-based. Okay? So, unahin natin, solid geometry, as I mentioned, na-bonus question ko na rin dati. Solid geometry, kung ang sa plane geometry meron tayong polygon, sa solid geometry ang tinatawag natin yung mga polyhedron. So, solid whose faces are plane polygons. Okay? So, when we say polyhedron, yung mga faces niya is, again, part din ng plane figures. That's why, again, importante ang knowledge sa plane geometry. Kaya, inuna yung plane geometry before mag-solid geometry. Okay, isa-isahin natin. So, nakalagay dito, ang isa sa mga basic form natin is the prism. Okay. Ano ba yung prism? Prisms are polyhedrons with equal parallel bases and parallelogram sides. Okay. So, meaning, yung dalawang base niya is same shape, same area, same lahat. Okay. So, parang magkakaroon ka lang ng dalawang identical shape parallel, okay, and then connected by a similar height. Ano example ng mga prism natin? Example ng prism natin, meron tayong cylinder. Take note, sa cylinder, merong dalawang circle, taas and baba. When you connect it by height, that is already a cylinder, which is also considered as a prism. Ano pa? Let's say may rectangle tayo sa taas, may rectangle tayo sa baba. Okay? Assuming same size and shape, pag kinonekta mo yan, okay, this is a prism. Okay? And for prism, which is equal yung dalawang base niya, the formula for the volume is simply base times height. So, that is the area of the base. Okay? Kung circle siya, circle. Kung square, square. Rectangle, rectangle. Okay? Area ng base multiplied by the height. So, that is the formula for prism. Okay? So, for example, the base area of a reservoir is 225 square meters. How many cubic meters of water will the reservoir hold if it is in the shape of a square prism? Okay? Actually, hindi binigay yan na, yung square prism na yan ay square sa base, square sa taas, okay? Dahil walang binigay na ibang dimension, that is square din sa gilid. Okay? Since square lahat yan, okay, we're assuming na, okay, ang square prism ay tinatawag din nating cube. Okay? Since cube siya, sinabi, the base area is 225 square meters. Okay? So, kung 225 square meters yan, take note volume natin is equal to base times height. Okay? For prism. Okay? Na ma-equal yung bases. Since ang base niya, ang area ng base niya is already given as 225 square meters. Okay? Ang kailangan mo na lang alamin, ano yung height. Okay? So, ano nga ba yung height since this is a cube? Okay? So, since cube yan, kung ano yung side niya, length ng side niya, yun din ang length ng height. So, kunin natin, ano ba yung length ng side niya? Okay, speaking of square, the formula for area of the square is equal to s squared. So, kung ang area ng base niya is 225, that is equal to square of the side. So, take the square root of 225, malalaman natin, okay, na bawat isang side is 15 square meters. Okay? Since this is a cube, 15 square meters ang isang side, therefore, that is also its height. Okay? And the volume is simply the area of the base, which is the square, multiplied by the height, which is also equal to the side of the square. So, that is 225 times 15. Yes, so the answer is 3,375. So that is letter C. Okay? Very easy. Okay, so madali lang, di ba? Okay, now let's proceed to the next problem. A cylinder is circumscribed about a right prism having a square base 1 meter on an edge. The volume of the cylinder is 6.283 cubic meters. Compute its altitude. Okay? So, basahin ulit natin. Paki-analyze. Cylinder is circumscribed about a right prism having a square base. Okay? Ano ang nasa loob? Yung right prism? Yung right square prism? O yung ating cylinder? Okay? Anong nasa loob? Okay, nasa loob dyan ng ating square prism. Okay, so gagawin natin, meron tayong square prism. Okay, tapos, okay, nasa labas yung cylinder. Okay, since cylinder and prism are both parallel, both prism, which means same side, same shape yung dalawang bases. Okay, dadrawing ako ng dalawang ganyan, then i-connecta natin. Uy, isipin nyo na lang pantay. Okay, so again, okay, ang tanong, compute the altitude. Okay, ang binigay is volume ng cylinder. Okay, so ano nga ba? Volume daw ng cylinder is 6.283 cubic meters. Ang tinatanong, altitude. Okay, so the volume of a cylinder. Okay, ano bang formula ng volume ng cylinder? Since parehas ang dalawang base niya, yung taas at baba ng isang cylinder ay parehas circle. Okay, so ang formula ng base ng volume niya is base times height. But since ang base niya nga ay circle, ano bang formula ng area ng circle? Diba pi r squared? So therefore the volume is equal to pi r squared h. Okay, ano ba yung altitude? Altitude is the other term for height. Okay, so don't forget, altitude is also the height. So that's why, ang tinatanong sa atin is ano yung height. Okay, yung volume ng cylinder binigay. Okay, ang hinahanap sa atin is height. Therefore, kailangan mo muna malaman ano ang radius ng circle. Okay, ano nga ba ang radius ng circle? Okay, so pag tinignan mo yung base niya, okay, i-drawing natin siya sa top view, meron kang circle. Okay, tapos nasa loob niya is a square prism, therefore may square sa loob. Okay, given, based sa question, 1 meter on each side. Okay, so 1 meter by 1 meter by 1 meter. Okay, ang tinatanong is ano ang kailangan natin malaman, ano ang radius ng circle. Again, pag may mga problem, 'di ba? Ang goal natin to easier solve the problem is palabasin yung mga right triangle. So palabasin natin yung right triangle. So gagawin ko dito sa center, lalagay ako ng point. Okay, gagawa ako ng right triangle. Okay? At yung right triangle na yan, i-extract ko, ito yan. Okay? So, anong meron dito sa triangle na to? Ito, this one, that is the radius of the circle. So, I will label this as R. Okay? So, ano naman tong side na to? Okay? Isip. Ano yung length ng side na yan? So, take note that the edge or the side of a square is 1 meter. Since radius to, which is kalahati, ito therefore is 0.5. Ito namang horizontal, that is similar to that is also 0.5. Therefore, the value of your R is, according to the Pythagorean theorem, okay, so that is square root ni 0.5 squared plus 0.5 squared. So that is square root ng 0.5 squared plus 0.5 squared. So that is 0.7071. Okay. 0.7071. Ayan. Okay. So since may R na tayo, i-substitute natin dito. Volume mo is again 6.283 is equal to pi r squared h. Your R is 0.7071 squared h. Okay, then solve the value of h. Okay, so pwede nating divide both sides by pi times 0.7071 squared, Or pwede rin namang i-shift solve natin. Okay? I-direkta ko na. So, that is 6.283 all over ito. Okay? So, that is pi 0.7071 squared. Okay? So, makukuha nating answer dyan is 3.9999 or pag ni-round off natin, the height or altitude is equal to 4. Okay? So, the answer is 4. Okay, again, if may question kayo, may hindi kayo naintindihan, feel free to ask me kaya sa private message or dito sa school book para ma-explain ko ng ayos. Okay? Kasi baka mamaya nag-assume ako na naintindihan is hindi pala. Okay, again, don't let na mag-exam kayo ng hindi nyo kabisado or hindi nyo naiintindihan. Just like sa prelim period, kailangan nga naalala nyo yung mga naintindihan yung plane geometry. Okay? Kasi gagamitin nyo yung concept na yon dito sa solid geometry. Okay. Now, for question number 23. Okay. Wala nyo yung sagot. Okay, diba? C? Okay. So, naka-highlight na. Pero solve natin. The volume of a truncated prism with an equilateral triangle as its horizontal base is equal to 1,800 cubic centimeters. The vertical edges at each corners are 3, 4, and 5 centimeters respectively. Find one side of the base. Okay? Sige. Bago ko i-drawing, try nyo munang i-imagine. Tingnan natin kung tama yung imagination nyo. Okay? And also, okay, every now and then, okay, meron ako ditong bingo balls. Okay. Magdadraw ako ng number. Okay? Kung para saan yung madadraw, kung ano yung madadraw kong number, okay, just take note of that. Okay, malay nyo lumabas sa, okay, bonus question. Okay? Sige. Habang iniisip nyo yung anong drawing ng figure natin. Okay? Ba't walang nalabas? Okay. So, ang nakuha nating number is, okay, pakulo lang to ha. Again, sa mga estudyante ko dati, alam na nagbibigay ako ng bonus question regarding sa video. Okay, take note of number 43. Okay, babalikan natin yan mamaya. Okay, tuloy natin. Anong itsura? Okay, truncated prism. Ano pag sinabing truncated? Okay, so sabi dyan, equilateral triangle at its base. So, ang gagawa tayo ng prism, okay, so that is equilateral yung base sa baba, equilateral lang yung base sa taas. Okay, same na same. Then, connect it by lines. Okay, diba? Mukhang tableron. Okay, so ang volume daw ng truncated is 1,800 cubic centimeters. Vertical edges are 3, 4, 5 centimeters. So, isang 3, isang 4, isang 5. O, diba? Magkakaiba sila ng height. Okay? So, ang nangyari, pinutol, ibig sabihin kasi ng truncated is pinutol ng hindi pantay. Okay? Hindi pantay or hindi parallel sa base ang pagkakaputol. So, ito yung natira. Okay? So, yung height niya daw is 3, 4, and 5. Tapos, ang volume is 1,800 cubic centimeters. So, ang tanong, find one side of the base ng equilateral triangle. Paano mo gagawin yon? Okay? Diba sinabi, prism? So, kung prism yan at hindi siya sinruncate, so that is base times height. Okay? So, ano ba yung base niya? Equilateral triangle. Ano bang formula ng area ng equilateral triangle? Okay? So, pag na-recall natin, ang daming formula ng triangle. 1/2 base times height. Okay. So, pwede ka rin gumamit ng ano yung isang formula. If marirecall nyo, that is 1/2 AB sin theta. Okay? But since equilateral triangle, meaning all sides and all angles are the same, okay, tawagin nating S ang isang side. So, ibig sabihin, yung A and B niya is parehas S. At ang angle sa pagitan ay, anong angle yan? Okay, medyo maliit yung drawing. O, anong angle to? Okay? Recall natin that the summation of angles, interior angles ng isang triangle is 180 degrees. Kung equilateral lang yan, ibig sabihin, pare-parehas ng angle itong tatlo. Therefore, ano yung angle niya? 60 degrees, di ba? Okay. Since 60 degrees yan, ibig sabihin, the area of the base of the base ng prism natin or the area of the equilateral triangle is simply 1/2 S squared. Kasi yung A and B mo parehas naman S. Sin 60 degrees. Okay? Substitute natin. So, binigay na yung volume niya. Volume is 1,800 is equal to 1/2 s squared sine 60. Again yung s squared sine 60 degrees nanggaling sa equilateral triangle na base. Okay? Then times height. Ano ba yung height? Oops, teka. Yung height magkakaiba. Isang 3, isang 4, isang 5. Anong gagamitin natin ng height? Okay? Na-recall nyo ba yung trapezoid natin? Yung area ng trapezoid? Di ba yung area ng trapezoid? Base times height din yun. Pero yung base niya, magkaiba ng haba. So, since magkaiba ng haba, you take the average. Similar to this one. Since magkakaiba ng haba yan, 3, 4, and 5, what you can do is take the average of 3, 4, and 5. 3 plus 4 plus 5 divided by, tatlo sila. So, the average nila is 4. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, you may consider the height as 4. And then, solve for S. Okay? So, sige, shift solve ko na lang. So, that is 1,800 is equal to 1/2 times x squared times sine 60 times 4. Okay? Then press shift solve. Okay, take note na naka-degrees dapat kasi yung angle na ginamit nyo is 60 degrees. Shift solve, then press equal sign. Okay? Ayan. Nag-isip siya. Okay? Matagal. Bakit? Paano mapapabilis? Okay, para mapabilis, pagka shift solve, pwede nyo munang i-type yung isa sa mga choices. Okay? Kasi kapag ang tinype nyo is A yung eksaktong sagot, okay, hindi na siya mag-iisip ng matagal. For example, ayan, di ba? Alam naman natin na C yung sagot, 32.23. So, pwede nyo gawin, shift solve, hula kayo ng number. Siyempre, yung hula nyo, isa na sa choices. So, that is 32.23. So, that pagka-press mo ng equal sign, ayan, medyo mabilis kumpara kanina. So, the answer is letter C, 32.23 centimeters. Okay? Next. Na-highlight na agad. Okay. Right circular cylinder. Okay? When we talk about the volume, that is base times height. And again, since circle yan, the base is pi r squared h. Okay? How about ano itong A sub L? Okay? A sub L is what we call the lateral area. While A sub S is the surface area. Okay. So, what is the difference between a lateral area and the surface area? Pag sinabi nating lateral area, gilid lang. Okay? Area ng gilid. When we say the surface area, that is area ng gilid plus area ng taas plus area ng baba. Okay? Pero pag sinabing open top, ibig sabihin nakabukas yung taas. So, that is area ng gilid plus area ng baba lang. Okay? So, anong concept nito? Ano yung concept ng area na to? For example, meron kang, lata. Okay? Lata, close. Okay? When we say lateral area, parang tanong, ano yung gilid? Kapag pininturahan mo yung buong gilid, ano yung formula ng area niya? Okay? Kapag sinabi naman nating surface area, area ng gilid, taas and baba. Okay? Kung pipinturahan mo din yung taas and baba, kasama siya sa computation. So, that is what we call the total surface area. Okay? So, saan nanggaling yung formula na pi r squared h? Okay? Pi r squared h nanggaling yan sa base times height. Okay? Since pare circle yung taas at baba, circle yung base natin. So, that is pi r squared multiplied by h. Okay? Tingnan naman natin saan nanggaling yung lateral area na 2 pi r h. Okay? 2 pi r h. Okay, isipin nyo may lata ng sardinas. Okay? Tapos, label. Okay? Yung label niya, di ba may balot siya na nakapaligid. Let's say, saktong-sakto lang yung dugtungan niya. Okay. So, kung ano yung area nung label niya, that is also the lateral area of the cylinder. Okay? Di ba label yan? Buksan mo yung label. Okay? Let's say, tanggalin ko yung nasa gilid, then bukahin ko. Okay? So, that is the lateral area. Anong itsura ng shape ng label niya? Okay? Let's say, tinanggal nyo yung dun sa kabitan ng label. Okay? Tapos, binuksan nyo. Okay? Anong itsura niya? Diba rectangle siya? Okay? So, pag tinanggal yung balot, that is a rectangle. So, ano bang formula ng area ng rectangle? Okay? So, that is simply base times height or length times width. Okay? Ano ba to? Okay? Okay? Ito, di ba? Di ba ito yung height ng cylinder? Okay? So, ano naman to? Okay, ito yung width ng rectangle. Ano siya? Okay? So, pag tiningnan mo, okay, yung haba na to, that is the, ano? Ito yan, oh. Kung gaano kahaba to, ganun din kahaba yung circumference ng circle. Eh, ano ba yung circumference ng circle? Diba 2 pi r? Okay? That's why, the formula for the lateral area, since rectangle yan, is base times height, or length times width. So, that is 2 pi rh. Okay? How about yung surface area? Sabi ko nga kanina, that is the lateral area plus area ng taas plus area ng baba. Ano ba yung taas niya? Circle, di ba? Ano yung baba niya? Circle din, di ba? Anong area ng circle? Pi r squared. Okay, taas and baba yan. So, 2 pi r squared times 2. Okay? So, this will be the formula of the surface area of a cylinder. What if sinabi open top? Ibig sabihin, nakabukas yung taas. Okay? So, simply add all the sides. So, ano lang ba yung side niya? Yung gilid, tsaka yung baba. Okay? So, ano mangyayari sa formula? So, that is 2 pi rh plus pi r squared. Mawawala na yung 2. Okay? Kasi isa na lang yung circle niya. Okay? So, that is the area ng isang 3D figure. Okay? So, for example, meron tayong rectangular prism. Pag tinanong ano ang lateral area niya, i-add mo yung area ng 4 na side. Ano ba shape ng 4 na side? Di ba mga rectangle? So, kunin mo yung area ng bawat rectangle, then i-add mo. Pag tinanong naman total surface area, edi isama mo yung taas tsaka baba na rectangle. So, 6 na area yan, i-add mo lahat. Okay? So, yun yung concept niya. Okay? Additional concept. Okay. For a right triangular cone. Okay? So, for a right triangular cone, so anong pinagkaiba nito sa prism kanina? Okay? Actually, may general formula tayo, di ba? So, sa prism, that is base times height. So, base times height kung parehas na shape yung taas at baba. Now, ito yung next scenario. Next scenario mo, kung ang isang side mo is shape, and then yung isang side is point. Okay? So, for example, ito. Ano yan? Cone, di ba? For example, meron kang square. Okay? Tapos yung kabila is point. Okay, connect natin. Ano to? Pyramid, di ba? Ang pangit. Okay, di ba pyramid yan? Okay. So, ang magiging formula ng volume mo kapag yung isa is point is base times height pa din, pero this time, lalagyan mo ng 1/3. Okay, so that will be 1/3 base times height. Okay? So, ano yung formula ng base natin? Depende sa shape ng base. So, kung cone yan, ang base mo is circle. So, again, the area of circle is pi r squared. So, palitan mo lang ng pi r squared. So, this will be the volume of the cone. Kung square pyramid yan, okay, kung square pyramid yan, ang base niyan is square. So, that is 1/3 s squared h. Okay? Now, for a cone, specifically for cone, okay, the lateral surface area is pi rl. Okay? Pi rl. Ano yung L? Okay. Take note madaming nalilito dito. For a cone, ang L natin is the slant height. So, ano yung slant height? Ito yung haba ng nakatagilid. Okay, iba yung slant height sa height. Kasi pag sinabi mong height, ito yan, yung vertical sa gitna. Okay? So, ang ginagamit sa lateral area is the slant height. Ito. Okay, so the formula is pi rl. How about the surface area? So, yung lateral area, so yung gilid ng cone, so that is pi rl plus yung baba, which is a circle na may formula na pi r squared. Okay? So the formula, therefore, for the surface area is pi r squared plus pi rl. Okay. Now, di ba, pag tinignan nyo sa side view, may triangle kayong mabubuo dito. Okay? So, itong triangle na mabubuo nyo, so this is the height of the cone. Ito is the slant height of the cone, represented by L. And then, baba is the radius of the circle. Okay? So, therefore, makakabuo kayo dyan ng Pythagorean theorem wherein L squared is equal to h squared plus r squared. Okay? Before I end the video, bobola muna ako ng isa pa. Okay, nakuha na natin to kanina. So, ang second ball natin ay bumaba. Okay. Ito pa pala, additional. Okay. So, sa next video ko, okay, dito sa video na to, paki-comment, maglagay kayo ng any number from 1 to 75. Okay. So, any number from 1 to 75. Oops, may lumabas na bola. So, that is 40. Okay. Again, any number from 1 to 75. Dapat kayo yung unang mag-comment. Okay, na number na yun. Make sure na walang kaparehas. Sa next time, magra-raffle ako. Okay, and syempre, ang mananalo, okay, may plus. Okay. So, kailangan kayo yung maunang mag-comment. Okay, pakilagay ng pangalan and section. Okay. So, dito ko muna ititigil. Yung ating video. Mag-upload ako ng next video a little bit later.